America is not a racist country.
Ladies and gentlemen, recently Iran made a statement in regards to using sanctions against the US over the treatment of Black Americans. Okay, so this is the title of this Al Monitor story that recently came out. The Iranian government vowed today to impose sanctions on the United States over racial and policing issues. Secretary General of Iran's Human Rights Office, Kazem Garibabadi, I don't know if that's the way I should be saying it, but that's how the name looks, said the Islamic Republic will publish a list of American entities and individuals involved in human rights abuses. They will then be subjected to sanctions from Iran. The official Islamic Republic news agency reported. Garib Babadi did not offer specifics on what the sanctions will entail, but said the move relates to policing issues in the United States, particularly in regards to Black Americans. Human rights experts confirmed that police brutality in the US against people of color, here we go with that again, African Americans should be considered systemic racism, he said. Garrett Babadi specifically mentioned the case of George Floyd, a Black man who was killed by police officer Derek Chauvin in the U.S. state of Minnesota in 2020. Chauvin was convicted of the murder earlier this year. The officials also referred to the treatment of prisoners in the United States and the big number of women in jails, according to the Islamic Republic news agency. Iranian state media outlets and officials frequently comment on police and racial issues in the United States, particularly George Floyd's murder and the Black Lives Matter movement. In October, the semi official press TV reported on the defacement of a Floyd statue in New York City. In September, Floyd's name was mentioned in a speech about racial discrimination around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the agenda here? Because, people will use us for political gain, but they really don't care about us. And let's face it, there's Iranians here in the US. I worked with a few Iranians before. I've never seen them overly concerned about our issues. You know? So, where is this going? Is this a tit for tat thing? Because America has put a lot of sanctions on Iran, and we do know this. So, are they just leveraging Black Americans because of an agenda they have? I'm just saying, my whole life that I've been alive, I've never seen an olive branch given to us from Iranians. And I kind of resent the fact that they're bringing this up like they're making a concerted effort to help us when we know that's not the case at all. You know, we don't need to be anybody's scapegoat at this stage of the game. They may have a political agenda, but we are living this reality every single day. There has been no country on this planet that have even offered us a way out. Not one. I mean, have Iran opened their doors and say, y'all, you're having so many problems there. We welcome you over here. No country does that. I have never seen any of these countries over in that region that have really been serious about helping us. So I don't know. This is, to me, this is like a hidden agenda for something else, but it's definitely not for us at all. Y'all have to tell me what you think. I kind of resent them trying to use us as an excuse to put sanctions on the US, and they know they have never done a damn thing for us. So, what is the political gain for them making this move? We know Iranians don't care about us. At least I know. I know that for sure. But y'all, you will have to just tell me what you think. I don't like us being used. I resent it. And I especially resent it from people that have no interest in helping us. It's just like when the US, when Joe Biden first came into office, he sent his Secretary of State to go and talk with China and human rights, which America really got some damn nerve. You don't need to be anywhere on this planet talking about human rights when you got human right issues right in your backyard. You need to shut the hell up. So, anyway, remember the Secretary of State met with China and they tried to bring up China's human rights record, and they turned around and pushed the treatment of how Black Americans are treated in this country, George Floyd and Black Lives Matter. so, you know, so they pushed that back in his face, and he pretty much backed down after that. You know, Americans should not be able to go anywhere on this planet and not be dragged over the way they have treated Black men, women, and children in this country for centuries. You have no business sitting down with any country on this planet talking about human right issues. You got a hell of a lot of nerve. And I'm glad they're starting to drag you on that. You deserve that 100%. But y'all, please tell me what you think, and what do you think the reason why Iran is trying to use us as a reason to come after the US when we know they don't give three shits about us? Yes, I cuss, and please don't tell me about it in the comment section. I will just kind of erase it. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.